Okay, so, all right, I want you to stop, take a step back.
Whoa, what are you doing? Stop!
You get away from me.
Stop!
Are we going to be able to stand in position there for me?
No, it's my hip.
Police respond urgently after receiving a troubling call from a concerned father. His children, who are riding in the car with their mother, told him over the phone that she was acting strangely and might be impaired. Thanks to the GPS on an iPad inside the vehicle, officers are able to quickly locate them in a nearby parking lot. As they approach, the sound of children crying from inside the vehicle immediately signals that something is seriously wrong.
Hey, I'm Officer Shoemaker with the O'Fallon Police Department. Can you do me a favor? Go ahead and shut the vehicle off and step outside for me, okay? Oh, Lord, what happened?
What do you mean what happened?
You got blood all over your leg and you got stuff everywhere.
Oh, that is, scratching.
Just scratching? Can you come over here?
Yeah.
So, where were you headed tonight?
I was taking my girls to a dance class.
To dance class?
Yeah.
Where were you coming from?
Edwardsville.
Edwardsville? Is that where you picked them up at?
No, I picked them up in school.
Where did they go to school at?
Yeah.
Okay. Where were you at before you picked them up from school?
My house.
Where's that at?
Edwardsville.
Edwardsville?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you drinking at all today?
No.
No? You got nothing to drink today?
No.
No? Okay, because your eyes look like they're a little red, a little glossy.
No, yeah.
And having the little fall down thing, the way we got the car parked, there's a lot of things that kind of allude to the fact that you've probably been drinking a little bit. So.
Okay, whatever.
Do you take medications?
I do.
What kind of medications do you take?
I take,
okay.
And I take, sorry. So I take, hang on.
No, we're gonna stay right here. So you take, when did you take?
This morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
What time?
Probably about 6.
What other kind of medication did you take with it?
Fish oil.
Okay.
CoQ10. And then probably vitamin B.
Okay.
Vitamin D.
Yeah. So where is dance at?
Dance is down the street.
What's the name of the place?
Honestly, sir,
you don't know?
Yeah, no.
Have you taken them there before?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay. Does dance sound about right?
Yes.
Fantastic. So is there a reason we're having a hard time getting there today? Because
no.
Well, so we were made aware, okay, of your potential condition, okay, well before we came in contact with you, and you have been back and forth over here quite a bit, okay?
No, not quite a bit, maybe twice.
Okay, that's still more than normal. If you know where you're going, it doesn't seem normal to do that.
that's not more than normal, but okay.
Okay.
Water.
So water?
Yeah, water.
Okay. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to run you through a couple of tests because I can smell the alcohol in your breath. Okay. Your speech does appear to be altered. Okay. All right. And you've had a difficult time locating a place that you've been to more than one time. Okay. So I'd like to run you through a couple of tests just to make sure that you're okay to drive.
All right.
If you are okay to drive, okay, then no harm, no foul, and we'll go from there. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I almost wonder if they'll let us inside the KC hall.
Fine, it's not pouring it rain that bad.
Yeah, but I know
got your
luck.
camera on.
Do you have my camera on?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any eye abnormalities, contacts, glasses, anything like that?
Yeah, no, probably eye abnormalities, but they're not.
What kind of eye abnormalities might you
Just
have?
normal.
Well, it's normal. I don't know what normal would be. Normal to me is not having any eye abnormalities. So what kind of eye abnormalities would you have that you would consider to be normal?
I don't know. So just...
When asked if she's been drinking, the mother adamantly denies it. Instead, She claims her behavior is the result of a mix of prescription medications and vitamins. But her explanation does little to calm the officer's growing concerns. The emotional state of the children and her visible disorientation speak louder than words.
No one help. So what I need you to do is go ahead and stand with your heels and toes together, hands at your side just like this. Okay? And I need you to remain in that position until the test concludes. All right? Focus on the tip of my finger. Follow my finger with your eyes only without moving your head. Do not take your eyes off my finger until we have completed the test. Do you understand? Okay. Can you see my thing? Keep both of your eyes open for me? All right. Keep your heels and toes together for me. Heels and toes together. Heels and toes together. Keep your arms at your side, okay?
Okay.
Just focus on the tip of my finger. Nope, you're okay. All right, you gotta stay focused on the tip of my finger, okay? What do you mean?
Body cam's facing me.
Oh yeah, I know. But I can't stand this way because my arm doesn't move that far. Okay, you can blink a few times, but remain focused on the tip of my finger, okay? Okay, you can blink, but you gotta make sure you stay focused, okay?
Okay.
You're gonna do that one over again. Okay, you gotta be able to stay focused on the tip, okay? You keep going back to center. You gotta stay on my finger, all right?
I apologize.
Okay.
Okay.
Stay focused on the tip of my finger, okay?
I'm
You got a
looking
couple.
at the tip
I
of
know.
your finger.
Okay, keep your heels and toes together for me, all right?
Okay, well-
You gotta stay still.
I'm sorry.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Can you see my finger still?
Yes.
All right. Okay, you gotta keep your head straight. Follow with your eyes only, okay? I know you may not think you're moving your head, but you're moving your head. You gotta keep your head still,
Okay.
okay? Okay, the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go straight up. Keep your head still, eyes follow. All right, you ready? We're gonna go straight up. You gotta keep your eyes focused, okay?
Sorry. Okay.
Officers proceed with a series of field sobriety tests, but it's clear from the start that she's struggling. She stumbles through each task, unable to maintain her balance, and has noticeable difficulty focusing her eyes. Her answers to basic questions are inconsistent and often contradictory, raising even more red flags.
Heels and toes together, arms down at your side, okay? We're gonna go straight up. One more time. Straight up. Okay. All right, you can go and relax for just a second. Okay. The next thing we're gonna do is it's called a walk and turn. Okay. Do you have any leg injuries, back injuries, anything that would keep you from being able to walk a straight line?
This hip is a little jacked up, but that's okay.
Is there anything that would keep you from being able to walk a straight line?
I don't think it
Okay.
should be able to keep me from walking a straight line.
Okay.
For sure.
Give me just a second. Let's see.
Wobble a little bit.
Yeah, so this is probably as close as we're gonna get. You want to come over here for me for just a second? Okay. Does that look like a pretty straight line here on the ground for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you'd be able to walk that pretty straight?
I mean, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And are those shoes pretty comfortable? I know you've fallen already. We've got some scrapes on her leg.
Oh no,
Is it-
this is just from the dogs.
It's just from the dogs?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to place your left foot on the line.
Left
Okay.
foot?
Yep. Right foot in front of your left, touching heel to toe, and keep your arms at your side. And then you're going to stay in that position until I tell you to begin. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So, all right. I want you to stop. Take a step back. Okay. We're going to put our left foot on the line. Put your left foot on the line. On the yellow line. Put your left foot on the yellow line. I want you to put your right foot in front of your left.
Let me get my leg going. Okay.
Now put your right foot in front of your left and put your hands down at your side and remain in that position. Heel touching toe. And remain in that position until I tell you to begin. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Are we going to be able to stay in position there for me?
No, it's my hip.
No? Okay. Okay.
I will try it.
I don't want you to get hurt, okay?
No,
So if we're
it's
unable to
just-
stand still,
Okay.
I don't want you to fall and get hurt. Okay?
No,
So if we
I
can't
don't
perform the
wanna
test.
fall and get hurt
Okay.
either. It's just my hip.
Okay. So do you
Do you work anywhere?
Yeah, I work at the VA.
Despite repeatedly insisting that she's fine, the officers observe more than enough signs of impairment to conclude she's not in any condition to be behind the wheel.
What do you do at the VA?
I'm a nurse.
Okay. So does that require a lot of standing and walking?
Yes,
and stuff?
it
Do you have any
does.
restrictions at work where you can't stand
No,
for a
I
certain period of time?
don't. But it's just a lot of like, they're like, oh, come balance, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I can't really balance.
But there's no, you have no work restrictions from the doctor or anything
no,
like that,
not
saying
at-
you can't
no,
do certain
no,
activities or anything
no,
like that?
not at all.
Okay. All right.
So can we try again to stay in the position?
Try again.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So what we're going to do, hold on before you do it, I'm going to kind of give you a rundown.
listening.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you a quick rundown.
All right.
So what you're going to do is you can put your left foot on the line, right foot in front of the left, heel touching toe, and your arms down to the side. You have to stay in that position until I tell you to begin the test. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead, left foot on the line, right foot in front of the left, arms down at the side, arms down at your, okay.
I just balance.
Okay, but you've got to have your heel touching toe, okay? Just like that, okay? Stay in that position. That's how I tell you to begin. Do you understand?
Yeah. I can't balance.
Okay. All right. Do you want to have a PBT on him? Wolf does.
Wolf, you got a PVT? I do.
Okay. With you not being able to maintain balance for that one, okay? I understand you don't have any restrictions for work,
Right.
okay? But you're not being able to stand still. I don't want you to fall down and get hurt.
Right.
Okay, so we're
Okay.
in lieu of doing the last two tests, which requires some coordination and balance.
Right,
Okay, which it doesn't appear that we're going to be able to accomplish that.
Right.
So what we do have here is we have a PBT. It's called portable breath test. Okay. So if you're willing to, you blow into this until I tell you to stop. It's just like blowing up a balloon.
Yeah. Can
Can you
may
what?
I sit?
Nope, we're going to stand right here. Okay.
I don't think you're really allowing me to sit.
You're correct. I'm not allowing you to sit.
Her resistance only escalates. She continuously asks to sit down, but officers deny the request out of concern she might flee or injure herself. Eventually, they're left with no choice but to arrest her for driving under the influence.
And I'm not allowing you to get back inside of your vehicle.
Okay. Well, I think you need to allow me to sit.
I do not need to allow you to sit.
Okay. Well, then we're going to we're gonna.
What are we going to do?
You're going to allow me to sit.
No.
Yeah, you are.
No, we're not going to argue about it. So
No,
do you want to
we're
blow?
not.
All right.
You're right. We're not going to
All right, do
argue
me a favor.
about
Turn
it.
around. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. You're driving under the influence of alcohol. We're going to walk right over here.
Okay, let's go.
Go ahead. Step in there carefully. I got you.
No.
Hey, sorry. I didn't expect to be doing anything on the way to drop Taylor off. What was your first name again?
You go away.
Okay.
Is your name?
It's go away.
Will, stand over here. I could smell it.
Oh God, it was.
Oh, that's water, actually.
Is it? Well, she's trying to sober up. It was very, very strong.
Oh,
When we pulled up, you were right here. When we pulled up with the windows down, they were screaming and crying. Grab some photos of those real quick, and then I'm gonna go back to the PD and start getting her booked. Look at her rims. Look here.
I was going to say. Oh, yeah, she did something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you see the side of it.
Yeah. She cut,
Look at that.
She cut the rim.
Look at that rim.
Yeah. Look at front fender's the length of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
She-
a chunk out of the tire.
Jesus. I bet if you drive up and down 50, you'll find it.
The curb caught the rim and the pole caught the rest of it.
God.
That's the what? She did that earlier today.
Oh, that was earlier today?
Yeah, the husband.
Back at the station, a breathalyzer test reveals a shocking result. A blood alcohol content of 0.321, more than 4 times the legal limit. A search of her vehicle confirms the officer's suspicions, uncovering empty liquor bottles scattered inside. They also notice fresh damage to the tire and rim, suggesting she may have already hit something prior to being stopped. Fortunately, the children's father arrives at the scene shortly after the arrest and is able to take them home safely. Thanks to his quick thinking and the officer's swift response, a potentially tragic situation is brought to a safe resolution. Officers are dispatched to a residential property following reports of unauthorized individuals trespassing on the premises. What begins as a standard welfare check quickly escalates into something far more serious.
What you guys doing?
Giving me a ride, don't walk up.
Huh?
Give me a ride with the cat and the donuts.
Didn't look like he was giving you a ride. Just sitting here.
We just got in the car.
Yeah, we just
You did?
Yes, we did.
Oh. Whose car is this?
my car.
It's your car?
How you guys doing? What car was before that? Great.
Well, you got IDs?
I got a registration.
You got IDs?
Yeah, right.
All right, let's see it.
I mean, you want to just run my name, my social?
I want your ID.
Oh my God. Why are you being really?
I'm not.
My cat's going to get loose over ignorance.
I'm just asking you for your ID.
Hey, I'm going to have to try to find it in my purse.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
Well, can I take the cat in the house then? So it don't get loose?
No. You're going to sit right here, yeah.
Serious?
You got a warrant or something?
No, I don't have warrants. I've
Okay.
never had a warrant. I've never had criminal charges. I've never had anything like that.
Okay.
You've never had a murder? You never
I got pulled over like 2 days ago. He said it's just like it's not all that great. Like the bottom half, like gas cap, it's still not paying it. I ran out of paying. You got insurance on the phone? Yes. Where you was at last time? I'm trying to hold it right now.
Where were you guys stuffing when we pulled up?
Nothing. Are you that serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
You are so.
No, I'm not.
I had done some, you know,
No,
set up there.
I rolled the windows a little bit so the cat was good.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were stuffing stuff around the sides of the seats and stuff, it looked like.
Upon arrival, officers determined that neither of the individuals present is listed on the lease, and given prior incidents at this location, the homeowner doesn't hesitate to request their immediate removal. As officers begin questioning the individuals, the situation takes a sharp turn.
So, being that, do you guys live here at all?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Where's that? What apartment?
The front one, that's the Damien.
So you're on the lease?
No.
Oh. Well, the owner of the property doesn't want people here who aren't on the lease. They're supposed to be trespassed. Because we have a lot of problems with this house, so...
I have permission to be here. The cops talked to me and they were I'm homeless, living sleep here now.
Yeah, well, the property owner doesn't want people here.
Okay, well, I came to get the cat to take it like 3 blocks up with the donuts. Like, I have literally only been here for maybe 30 minutes.
So is there any inside the car?
No, there's not.
So if we have a dog come and search, or if we search the car, we're not going to find anything? I didn't ask you to get out. You can stay right there.
I'm going to get out though.
No, I want you to sit right
I
there.
mean, you're illegally doing that, you know that, right?
No, I'm not illegally doing anything.
Yes,
He's
you
got
are.
him out, and I want to sit you here till he figures out what he's doing with him. It's called safety.
It's called, you have no...
Yes, I do.
To do any of
We have a
this.
problem with this property, okay? With and things like
With
that,
the
okay?
property.
Yeah,
So
so
just
we're allowed to
because-
do anything we want
No, you
here.
can't. That's illegal.
Yeah, we can.
It's illegal.
It's not illegal.
Yes, it is. I promise you it is. I know it's the law.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that back. What was that? Okay, 14 to the desk. Can you check that party locally for me, please?
Check it everywhere. I had DUI whenever I was 18. That's the most criminal charge I've ever had.
Stay right here for me, okay? Where's the smell coming from? What?
They quickly notice suspicious behavior and detect what they believe to be illegal substances nearby, prompting interest in conducting a vehicle search. One woman insists she's being cooperative, but her actions tell a very different story. Rather than comply, she becomes argumentative and defensive, dodging questions and turning a simple encounter into a full-blown confrontation.
All right, man, I'm gonna have you step out, okay? If you could, just leave your purse in there for me.
Nope, not doing that.
Yeah, you're gonna leave your purse in there for me. Okay, well, I'm gonna search it then before you go.
You're not allowed to. That's
Whoa, what are you doing? Stop!
You get
Stop,
away from me.
stop.
We're
No,
not
no, no,
doing
no.
this.
Yeah, we are.
We're not doing
Yeah,
this.
we are. Stop.
Are you dead serious? You guys
Why
are
are you?
doing it.
You're being arrested now for obstruction.
Are you
Yes.
right? Stop it. Stop. Oh my God, please stop.
Stop.
You need to stop.
Sir,
Stop.
No, do not touch me. I want to supervise.
Relax.
I know
Stop.
my rights. I want to
Relax,
supervise.
Relax.
I
Stop.
want to supervise right now.
Relax. We'll
Stop.
get it.
You're gonna get tased. Stop.
Relax. You're okay.
You're
gonna
off.
get
Get
tased.
off.
Chill.
Get off. I don't want you to do
handcuff.
nothing until the supervisor gets here. Period.
You don't have that choice.
Just relax.
I do have that choice.
Stop.
I will sue the out of you guys.
Let go of the purse.
No, I will let go of you.
Let go of the purse.
Let go of the purse. Get off. Yeah. Let go of the
Just
purse.
relax.
No,
Stop
stop.
kicking me. Stop kicking me.
I'm not kicking you.
You did. You just did.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because we asked you to step out of a
There's no
car.
reason to do it. You guys are harassing.
You're gonna get tased.
Stop!
You're gonna
Why are
get
you
tased.
harassing me?
Nobody's harassing
I
you.
swear to God,
Ma'am.
give me the supervisor. Call the supervisor. You guys are legally do this. It's not gonna hold nothing. You guys can't hold nothing. Can't hold nothing.
Now you're under arrest, okay?
For what?
For obstruction.
Get off, please.
Wait till you got a car.
Please
Get
get
out.
off.
Called
I
obstruction.
was getting out of the car.
Obstruction and resisting arrest.
I wasn't resisting. I was getting out of the car.
Yeah.
Yes, I was resisting arrest for what? You guys were arresting me for what? There wasn't nothing you could arrest me for.
Now listen, I'm gonna stand you up.
No, get off of me, please. I want the supervisor still. There's nothing you can arrest me for.
I'm gonna stand you up, and you're gonna walk to the car.
Her refusal to cooperate only raises more red flags. Officers remain calm but persistent.
No, I'm not. I want the supervisor right now. While I'm out here. Yes,
He's not gonna come out here.
Yes, he is. Yes,
No,
he is.
he's not.
Yes, he is. I don't even know. I should have threw all that.
You shouldn't have threw all that in your purse.
Yeah, because I didn't even look to see
What's in your purse?
I don't know. I didn't look to see what's in the bag.
Okay.
I should have
There's something in there. All right, let's stand up.
Please get off. No.
I want you to stand
I
up.
want the supervisor. I want.
That's not how this works.
This is how that works.
He's going to take
This is how that works.
That's not how this
I want
works.
him here. Yes.
He's going to meet us at
I
headquarters.
know. I asked you that. I want him here.
No.
Yes.
No.
That is not what you guys. That is not the law.
Are you trying to catch more charges?
For what?
Then stand up.
There's not going to be no charges to stand.
I will
because you
add
guys are
some
legally
more.
doing this and you can be sued. Absolutely.
I will add some more
For
charges.
what? You're just making up right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Stand up.
You're making.
Come on.
It was my son's birthday. You got I want the supervisor.
Come on, stand up.
I want the supervisor.
Well, he's not going to talk to you while you're laying on the
I
ground,
know
so
he's
stand
not,
up.
So when you make the call and I'll
Come
stand
on,
up.
let's stand up.
You make the call and I will stand up.
Dirty needles, everything.
You make
Yeah.
the call and I will stand
He's
up.
going to be at headquarters when we get there.
You make the call, I'll stand up.
We already did. He's going to be at headquarters when we get there.
He's already waiting on you.
Nope, I want him here.
He's not coming.
That is my right. I want him here.
Right.
Well, you're going to stand up. You're going to get more charges.
I want him here.
So we're going to add obstruction times 2.
Obstruction. Why you couldn't get me with the first obstruction?
You're not
I was
standing
getting out
up.
of the car. How are you going to get me with the first obstruction even?
You need to get up.
I got out of the car.
You need to get up.
Listen, no, get the.
Then you started fighting.
I was not fighting.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
It's all on camera, hon.
The good thing it is on camera.
Yeah.
Because you were putting your hands on me and trying to force me.
No,
For
I
what?
was just trying to make you leave the purse in so I could check it because I don't know what's in there.
Doing nothing wrong,
Because you
though.
guys were making furtive movements as we
You're
pulled up.
You're making that up to say
Come on,
that
stand
way
up.
You're trying.
And once she is finally secured, a search of the immediate area where she had been sitting reveals unmistakable evidence of narcotics.
The case, though.
Stand up.
That is not the case. You can say anything you want to, but that is a bold-faced lie.
You need to get up.
That is a bold-faced lie.
You need to get up.
That
He's
is a
not doing it.
bold-faced lie.
He's not doing
Please
it.
get the supervisor. Or Gademeyer 1.
Yeah, 'cause
Well, you're going to get to see. You're going to get to see Gademeyer tomorrow because you're going to jail. Stand up.
Gademeyer
Stand
has
up.
been my lawyer. Gademeyer has been my lawyer.
Come on.
Please let me see the supervisor. You guys stop. Oh, you're burning my stomach.
You're hurting yourself.
No, I'm not. You guys should have never put your hands on me. I got out of the car and everything.
What?
Get off of me, please. No. Stop, please. I want the supervisor. I want the
There,
supervisor.
go there. This is it.
You guys are up for this. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I can only imagine what you guys are going to put in there.
You got your recorder on?
Yeah.
Your camera's on?
No, I don't have one in my car. I'd never do all that. I don't think any of us did.
No.
You want to throw tagging whenever
Should we do it here? Yeah. Smell it, smell it, yeah. Be careful, there's open needles. Ones with blood all over them too. What name did she give you? I got her ID. I want to check that area. She was sitting real good. I'll go through this field too.
Where's Connie to come out?
What's that?
Where's Connie to come out?
That's a tourniquet thing.
Tie off.
Or yeah, tie off.
What could have ended quietly now results in serious charges. She's officially booked for resisting arrest, obstruction, and possession of illegal substances.
Comment your take. Like, subscribe to Badge Truth, and support our mission on Patreon for behind-the-scenes access.